And my number one spot, ride or die, designer fragrance is Tom Ford White Suede. I can't believe that Tom Ford is, oh, it's so good. So Tom Ford is kind of controversial. Is it niche? Is it designer? Is it this? Is it that? Because he does have a lower end, even though his low end is not that low end. I think that this huge bottle of White Suede ran me somewhere in the $200, $300 range. I mean, this will last me a long time. This is a 100 ml bottle. But this is considered the not so exclusive line. Anyway, so I consider it designer. I think it's beautiful. Tom Ford is a designer. As we know, he makes clothing and accessories and all kinds of things, but this is just so good. And some people aren't crazy about this fragrance. I saw a review once where it said it was like powder and leather or something like that. I just don't get it. It's good. It's really good. So my number one spot, my number one favorite, which this list could change tomorrow. I don't know. But my number one favorite designer fragrance for life is White Suede by Tom Ford. My number one pick for affordable fragrance is L'Aventure Femme by Hermon. This runs, I want to say around $50, maybe $60 on the discount websites. I can't remember exactly. This is a beautiful fruity fragrance. Oh my goodness, it is so good. So if you are looking to be elevated, this is your fragrance. I've heard that this is inspired by Creed's Aventus for her, but do I smell the similarity? Yes. Are they identical? No. This will run you about $50 to $60, and it is a beautiful fragrance. It has incredible longevity for the price that you pay, and that really is saying something because this is a larger bottle. I would say that this is probably 1.7 ounces, maybe bigger than that, maybe closer to 2 or 2.5 fluid ounces. I can't remember exactly, but if you are going to something and you want a boost of confidence, this is a great fragrance. I love this. This is a safe blind buy. I would blind buy this for a friend, for someone's birthday, for Christmas, any of that. I think any feminine woman, because it is femme, L'Aventure Femme, I think any woman would really appreciate this fragrance. I think it is a safe blind buy, but I could see wearing this to the office and really anywhere I wanted to go and have confidence, but also be fun and lighthearted. But I could also see this being a little serious and grown up. This is a great fragrance for being affordable, and it is a great value. This is L'Aventure Femme by Hermon. And my number one choice for office fragrance is House of Sillage Tiara. This perfume has stolen my heart. I put it on the other day just to wear around the house. I love it. This is so office appropriate. I mean, the bottle's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But this is beautiful for the office, for dressing up, for being more, I mean, black pants, white shirt. I can see this in so many different things. A nice dress with pumps, but also even more relaxed. I can see wearing this as a nurse with scrubs on, if you're allowed to wear fragrance. Anyway, it's not overpowering, but it is divine. This is one of my newer fragrances, and this is one of my new favorite fragrances, especially for the office. It is great, I think, in any work environment because it isn't overpowering. It's not going to be offensive, but it is beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful, very feminine fragrance. This would make any woman feel very confident in the workplace. This is Tiara by House of Sillage, my number one choice for niche office fragrances. I think this one's the best. It's the winner for me. And coming in at my number one spot is my favorite, I don't know, I've just been spraying this a lot lately. It's so comforting. It's so cozy to me. It's comforting to me on a lot of levels. This is Intoxicated by Killian. I know I have 2 Killians on this list, but I couldn't not put Angel Share on here, and I knew what my number one fragrance was going to be. I actually wore this today. This is my fragrance of the day. The cardamom in here, okay, this is not a safe blind buy. If you are, yeah, this is not a safe blind buy. You need to smell this one first. I actually blind bought it and I loved it. I got it. I have never smelled anything like this before in my life. This is cardamom. It's, I need to do a full review on this. It's a beautiful fragrance, and by Killian, they just make some incredibly unique, I don't know. This one is very intoxicating. I mean, it's called Intoxicated, but it is so, so, so good. So my number one spot is Intoxicated by Killian. This is Tiffany and Love. And instead of Tiffany and Co., it's got the turquoise cap. It's got the turquoise juice. I smell the other Tiffany fragrances and I like them, but I like this one the best. It's almost a little bit aquatic. Let me spray it. The longevity on this is pretty good. It's about 4 to 5 hours, but it's just really fresh and clean. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a sweet tart smell. And the bottle is beautiful. It's got the Tiffany blue on top, and the juice inside is blue. I believe this is the EDP version, and this is 3 ounces. I want to say that this is yes, this is the EDP. I want to say this runs around $100, but it's definitely one to check out if you're looking for a new, easy, fun summer scent. Lastly, I have one that I just couldn't leave off this list because I do get tons of compliments from men and women whenever I wear this fragrance. This is Prada Candy Night. I have put a pretty good sized dent in this. This is so good. So where the original Prada Candy smells really like a caramel overdose, this has got some chocolate in it. Might be even a little powdery, I don't know. But I love wearing this fragrance. There's something about it that's a little bit fresh too. So this, even though it's called Prada Candy Night, I feel totally confident wearing this during the day, night, weekend, whatever, wherever I'm going. This is a great all-around fragrance. It does have some chocolate cacao in there that really deepens up the original candy. I feel like the DNA is different enough that if you like candy, you're probably going to like this, but you might want to go smell it. This is great for daytime, nighttime. I've worn this anytime. Weekends, during the week, to work. I've worn it on date night. This is a super cute bottle. I love the packaging, but I really like this and enjoy the complexity of it more than the original candy, personally. This lasts on my skin about 3 to 4 hours. The longevity isn't stellar, so I'll just throw it in my bag and take it with me and refresh whenever I need to. And coming in at my number one spot of favorite vanilla fragrances is Tribeca by Bond Number 9. You guys, I love this fragrance. It is so pretty. I wear it all the time. I think I've told you guys before, I wear this to golf in. I don't know why, but I like to play golf in Tribeca. I mean, this smells like money. It is so good. I don't even know how to describe it. It is delicious. The packaging is beautiful. I don't know if they have a smaller bottle in this. When I ordered it, I think they only had a big bottle, and I wouldn't want anything smaller than the bottle that I have. It is on the price you're in. This is a niche fragrance, but this is to die for. If you have not smelled this, and I honestly haven't heard a lot of people talking about it, but this is a gorgeous fragrance. I feel like it's kind of in the same world as Initio's Rehab, but I feel like this is more caramel, where that one is more bright and citrusy. This one is a little bit warmer feeling to me than Initio's Rehab. I just don't know why people aren't talking about this. Now, I know that it released in the spring of 2020, so maybe that's why people aren't talking about it, because people haven't been able to get out and smell it, but this is by far my favorite Bond fragrance. It's gorgeous. So my number one favorite vanilla fragrance is Tribeca by Bond Number 9. This is Christian Louboutin's Luby Rouge. This is the one with the high heel on it. This is a vanilla fragrance. I'm gonna be really honest, I never reach for this fragrance, ever. And it is expensive, as you can imagine, with it being Christian Louboutin. It's a pretty fragrance. It's a nice vanilla fragrance. Like, if it didn't cost what it costed, I would just keep it in my collection just to wear occasionally. But it cost, I mean, it's Louboutin. It is so expensive. I love this. I love the bottle. I love the color. I love everything about it. I even like the fragrance. It's just not unique enough, and it's not like, wow. You know, like their heels, I feel like, are over the top. Like, I need something more over the top if it's coming from this fragrance house. So technically, this is a designer fragrance, but it is not a designer price. This is the Luby Rouge, and I still have the box and everything. It's gonna be hard to part with this because I got it for my birthday, and I do like it, but it's not worth it for me. But someone else is gonna get this fragrance and love it. So that's Luby Rouge by Christian Louboutin. Coming in at my number 1 signature scent worthy fragrance. This was hard to pick, but then once I saw this one in my collection, I was like, that's it. That's number 1. We're wrapping it up. This is Gold Coast by Bond No. 9. You guys, this is a gorgeous apple fragrance, which sounded so weird whenever the guy in the store described it to me. I was like, I didn't know that I want to smell like apples. But now I know that I want to smell like apples. This is, so good. Okay, I think I say so good about all these, but that's why they're in my top 10 signature scent-worthy fragrances. This has a beautiful package. It's this pinky metallic color. You can see, well, you may not can see, but I've put a significant dent in this. This will be worn a lot this season. I didn't wear it much in fall, winter, but this is a great warmer weather fragrance. It's fresh, it's clean, it's fruity, it's beautiful. If you like Aventus for Her or some of those other fruity floral fragrances, you really need to try out Gold Coast by Bond No. 9. I feel like this is a highly underrated fragrance. It is beautiful. Just get the big bottle. Just get the big bottle. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. It lasts, it's so good, it's so delicious, it's so everything. Love, love, love Gold Coast. It's really interesting because it's named Gold Coast, but then it's in a pink bottle. But anyway, it's beautiful. This definitely leans more feminine. I know that most Bond fragrances are kind of targeted towards unisex. This one definitely leans feminine, which is probably why it's in a pink bottle. But Gold Coast, Bond No. 9, my number 1 signature scent-worthy fragrance of all time today. And my number 1 most beast mode fragrance is Oud for Greatness. This is one of the first fragrances I ever reviewed. I love this fragrance, but man, it'll get you. Like, it's so good though. It is almost like a fresh, clean oud, where Oud Bouquet is oud and flowers and roses and sweet. This is sweet too, but not, it's just got a fresh, clean vibe to it, which is strange for an oud to be fresh and clean. I don't know. I mean, it's not like Tom Ford's Oud Wood. It's definitely way heavier than that, and it's definitely way denser than that. Again, this is a fragrance people will smell you coming. It is beautiful. It's unisex. This is, if you're looking for something really unique, this is amazing. And it will take me years to get through this bottle because this is a 2 spray max. 2 spray max, write it down. Unless you're gonna be outside, for sure, 2 spray max. I was at the driving range and I wore this one day, and the lady was probably 10 to 15 feet away from me, and she was like, I love your perfume, what are you wearing? We're outside, it's summertime, the wind is blowing, and she could smell me. So Oud for Greatness is gorgeous. I have a single fragrance review of this. I love this fragrance. Check it out in the description box below. Let me know if you have Oud for Greatness. Let me know in the description box what your favorite beast mode fragrance is, or not even your favorite. Just what are some beast mode fragrances that you love? I want to know. Drop it in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Give me a like if you love beast mode fragrances. I want to know. Smell you later.